Hello students, let's solve two problems in this video about working capital estimation. So under first method we will be solving problem that is estimation of working capital requirement based on components of working capital method. Problem number 3, estimate the working capital requirement from the following information. You are instructed to add 20% for contingencies. So at last to the net working capital you need to add 20% contingency. So information like amount locked up in stock. So stock includes finished goods and materials 6,000 and 10,000. Average credit sales, that means datas. Inland sales 8 weeks. Credit allowed for credit period allowed for inland sales is 8 weeks. So in a year we are assuming there will be 52 weeks. So 3 lakh into 8 by 52. Export sales 2 weeks credit. So 80,000 into 2 by 52. What is for the credit period amount of sales that you need to find. Lag in payment and outgoings. That means outstanding expenses. Wages 2 weeks. That means 2,50,000 into 2 by 52. Purchase of materials. This is for creditors. The credit purchase information is relating to. So 50,000 into 2 by 12. Rent and royalty 6 months. So 10,000 into 6 by 12. Outstanding expense. Clerical staff 1 month salary outstanding. So 5,000 into 1 by 12. Then miscellaneous expenditure outstanding. So that means 50,000 into 2 by 12. The payment in advance comes under current assets. Sundry expenses paid quarterly in advance. Total amount of sundry expenses is 10,000, but it is paid quarterly in advance. That means what is the amount of sundry expenses for 3 months? 1 quarter means 3 months that we need to find. That means 10,000 into 3 by 12. Let's go for solving this problem. You need to draw 3 columns. Statement of estimation of working capital estimation. So columns required like particulars, amount, inner column and outer column. Current assets. First current asset inventory. Inventory includes what? Material and finished goods. So full amount you have to write because it is not given like for how many months materials are there in stores, finished goods are there in stores, no information given. So that's why we are using entire amount of stock is used for financing working capital. So total of stock is 16,000. Next, debtors. Inland sales. Total inland sales is 3 lakh, but credit period allowed for inland sales is 8 weeks. So what is the value of sales for 8 weeks? We need to find amount receivable in 8 weeks. So 3 lakh into 8 by 52. So it is 46,153. ಯಾಕೆ 52 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 52 ವೀಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. 8 ವೀಕ್ಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಸೊ 8 by 52. Exports 80,000 into credit period allowed for export sales is 2 weeks. So 80,000 into 2 by 52. So it is 3,077. Total 49,230. Debtors. Then prepaid expenses. Total expenses is 10,000 and expenses paid quarterly in advance. Quarter means 3 months. 3 by 12. In a year there will be 12 months. 10,000 into 3 by 12. It is 2,500. So adding all the current assets, will be getting gross working capital as 67,730. Next we need to deduct all the current liabilities. Less current liabilities. First is for credit purchase relating to creditors. 50,000 into 2 by 12. Credit period allowed to creditors or credit period allowed for purchase is 2 months. So 50,000 into 2 by 12. It is 8,333. Next, all the outstanding expenses. Wages for that credit period allowed is 2 weeks. So 2,50,000 into 2 by 52. it is 9,615. Then rent and royalty, total amount is 10,000, and rent and royalty period allowed for that is 6 months, so 6 by 12, so it is 5,000. Then salary of clerical staff, so period allowed for payment is 1 month, 5,000 into 1 by 12, 417. Next, miscellaneous expenditure, for that outstanding is for 2 months, so 50,000 into 2 by 12, 8,333. So total current liability is 31,698. So we need to deduct it from the current total current assets, that means gross working capital. Therefore, net working capital is 36,032 plus 20% for contingency we have to add. 20% contingency. So 36,032 into 20%, it is 7,206. So estimated net working capital is 43,238. 43,238. So in a components of working capital method, first you need to take up all the current assets and you have to see the periods of each of the component, and even current liabilities also we have to see when it is actually payable, and if there is any contingency that you have to add to the net working capital. Total net working capital is 43,238. Next we'll move to the fourth problem. Prepare an estimate of working capital requirement from the following data of a manufacturing concern. So here information given like sales 40 lakhs. So you can observe here in bracket it is given credit period 3 months. So credit period allowed for sales, that means credit period allowed to debtors. Credit period allowed to debtors is 3 months. You know that debtors are valued on the basis of cost of sales. Remember, raw materials, total raw material 12 lakh, wages paid 15 days in arrears. So total wages 9,60,000 into what is for 15 days, that means half month. So 0.5 divided by 12. Manufacturing expenses 1 month in arrears, so outstanding expense 6 lakh into 1 by 12. Administration outstanding 1,20,000 into 1 by 12. Sales promotion expense payable in advance, it is a current asset, so 1 lakh into 3 by 12. Income tax payable comes under current liability, so 25,000 full amount. Then the company enjoys 1 month credit from suppliers of raw materials. Company enjoys 1 month credit from suppliers of raw materials. So that means this adjustment is relating to creditors. So 1 month credit period is allowed by suppliers, that means by creditors. So what is the amount of raw material creditors? That is raw materials, here it is given, no, this one. So 12 lakh into 1 by 12. It maintains 2 months stock of raw materials and 1 month stock of finished goods. Stock of raw materials here. So under inventory raw materials you are writing 12 lakh into 1 by 12. But finished goods, how you are calculating finished goods? Finished goods are valued on the basis of cost of production. So here in this problem, first we need to calculate cost sheet to calculate cost of production and cost of sales. Then we will be moving to preparation of working capital requirement statement. And here cash balance is there, that is 50,000. So it is a current asset and we have to maintain 10% contingency to the net working capital, add 10% contingency. Okay, let's go for it. First, preparation of cost sheet. So cost sheet is prepared here to find cost of sales and cost of production. So first you have to take raw materials, it is 12 lakh. Then wages 9,60,000, then all the expenses are added. So if you add wages to the raw materials, you will get prime cost, add manufacturing expenses, add factory cost, add administration cost, you are getting cost of production 28,80,000. So this is needed for valuing finished goods. Then sales promotion expense is added, so that you are getting cost of sales needed for valuing debtors. Okay, now let's move for preparation of statement. Statement of estimation of working capital. 3 columns are required. Particulars, inner column and outer column. First, you are taking current assets. Current assets, all the current assets you have to take. First, we are writing cash balance. Cash balance which is given here at last, that is 50,000. Then inventory. Inventory includes what here in the problem? Inventory includes, you can see here in the adjustment, stock of raw materials and finished goods. Raw materials are there in stores for 2 months, so raw material amount is 12 lakh, so into 2 by 12, and finished goods for 1 month, that means 12 lakh into 1 by 12. Sorry, finished goods are valued on the base of cost of production, and you know cost of production is 28 lakh 80,000, so 28 lakh 80,000 into 1 by 12. So raw material 12 lakh into 2 by 12, it is 2 lakh. Finished goods are valued based on cost of production. Finished goods cost of production is 28 lakh 80,000 into 2, sorry, it is 1 by 12. 1 month, it is 1 month, so 28 lakh into 1 by 12, it is 2 lakh 40,000. So total inventory is 4 lakh 40,000. Next, debtors. Debtors are valued based on cost of sales. So see what is the amount of cost of sales, that is 29 lakh 80,000, and credit period allowed for debtors is 3 months. So debtors value 29 lakh 80,000 into 3 by 12, so it is 7 lakh 45,000. 7 lakh 45,000. Net prepaid expenses. Total sales promotion expenses is 1 lakh, and it is paid advance for 3 months. 1 lakh into 3 by 12, it is 25,000. Now we are adding all the current assets, and we will be getting gross working capital as 12 lakh 60,000. So after that we deduct current liabilities less current liabilities. First is creditors. That means how we are finding the raw material purchase. Raw material purchase, that is the amount for calculation of creditors, and we need to look at the question. So creditors allows a credit period of 1 month, so 12 lakh into 1 by 12, that is 1 lakh. Next, manufacturing expenses outstanding for 1 month, 6 lakh into 1 by 12. Amount of manufacturing expenses 6 lakh into 1 by 12, it is 50,000. Next, administration expenses 1 lakh 20,000, and it is also outstanding for 1 month. 1 lakh 20,000 into 1 by 12, 10,000. Income tax payable, full amount we are writing 25,000. Then wages in arrears, outstanding wages, it is given like 15 days. 15 days means in a month, it is half month, that's why we are taking like 0.5. 15 days means we are taking like half month, so 1 month means we will be writing 1. 15 days means divided by 2, 1 by 2, that means 0.5. So 9,60,000 into 0.5 divided by 12, it is 40,000. So total current liability is 2,25,000, and net working capital is 10,35,000. As they asked in a problem to provide 10% for contingencies, so add 10% contingency. 10,35,000 into 10%, that is 1,03,500. That means on net working capital only contingency is calculated. So net working capital required is 11,38,500. Yes, thank you.